So finally, Regina Taylor is the Denzel Washington Endowed Chair in Theater at Fordham University at Lincoln Center. Her credits as a playwright include Obladi, recipient of the American Theater Critics Association New Play Award, Drowning Crow, the Trinity River Plays, recipient of the Edgerton Foundation New American Play Award, Magnolia, A Night in Tunisia, Escape from Paradise, and Inside the Belly of the Beast. She has also won a Golden Globe Award for Best Performance as an Actress, 3 NAACP Image Awards, and 2 Emmy Award nominations. Regina is currently writing a screenplay about Sojourner Truth. Welcome, Regina.
Thank you. Again, I'm so honored to be in this company, and I want to thank Dan and Andrew for your reading today. Very moving and very enlightening. I'm reading from a piece that I've been working on called Resistance. It's a series of monologues about issues of the day. This piece I'm about to read is called Déjà Vu. It's about a 110-year-old woman who's seen a lot. Her name is Pearl. Is that how it went? Is that how it goes? Is that how it's going? I could have sworn this feeling. What's it called? I remember it like it was yesterday. You ever get that feeling that you've been here before? Is that how it went? Is that how it goes? Is that how it's going? Well, what's it called? A déjà vu. Yes. It's like my little great-great-granddaughter, Aurelia. She's only 21 years old and walking around in her dashiki and fro and talking about organizing people to vote like she invented it. Then she turns around talking about since her guy didn't win the primary, since Sanders didn't win again. So she wasn't gonna vote at all. I remember when we couldn't vote. I must be, let's see, 101 or 99 and a half, doesn't matter. I feel young, feel like I can't be more than 49 or 33, at least how I feel inside. No need to go through any of that again. It's just that I still feel there's hope. I never thought I'd ever live to see an African American president. 2008, the promise and hope of change. 2008 or 2009, President Obama and his wife. The way they danced to Etta James at last. But that wasn't Etta. But she looked like Etta. It did remind me of when we got our first Irish Catholic president, John F. Kennedy. I still have his picture on the wall next to Jesus and Martin Luther King Jr. Got Obama up there now, too. And when Barack and Michelle, in her sea green suit, they walked down the avenue, I closed my eyes because I remember that time in Dallas, Texas, riding in that convertible, Jackie and John F. Kennedy. I said, no, 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 not again, but no. The Obamas kept right on walking. Yes. Kennedy, equal rights. Speaking of 45. Hillary Rodham Clinton. Did you ever think it was possible? 1972, I voted for Shirley Chisholm to be the first female and Black president. And now, come November, I will step up to that voting booth, like for the very first time. But everything is so different now, or is it? This feeling that I'm having, what's it called? Déjà vu, yes, yes, yes. Remember it like it was yesterday. Don't forget a thing. That first time when I put on my Sunday dress, hat, and gloves and went down to that courthouse to register to vote, you had to take a test. If you passed the test, you paid your money and you could vote. I studied for a year, the Constitution backwards and forwards, saved up my change. And when I got there, the man asked me how many marbles were in this big old jar. Told me if I came back again, there would be hell to pay. Mississippi, 1959. But I came back 38 years old. When I finally got registered, I came back on the rolling tides of change, through the fire hoses, dogs, the bombs. I was a freedom rider on the bus from Selma, Alabama, on around to Georgia to Mississippi. Goddamn, how I lost my sight in my left eye that summer, 1964. Yes, Freedom Summer. I sat on that bus next to James Earl Chaney, such a nice, sweet-faced young man. That summer when Michael Henry Schwerner, Andrew Goodman, and James Earl were killed. The flood waters broke and I waded through that water, through the blood on the streets, kept walking right up to that booth and voted. Never mind whoever was watching. And after I got off that bus walking back home, whomever snatched me up and beat me till I couldn't remember my own name, can't see out of my left eye to this day. And I haven't missed an election since, because I knew that change was coming and I knew that I could make a difference. I fought for this right, the right of voting for my children, my children's children, my great-great-grandchild, Aurelia. I knew that we would keep on marching forward. I've walked 2 husbands to the grave. I've had children, grandchildren pass before me. 3 were killed on the street. 2 were killed by Negroes and 1 by police. Black Lives Matter. The citizens of the 60s. This football player kneeling for the national anthem. Oh, the outrage, like Cassius, no, Muhammad Ali. The men at the Olympics wearing their gold medals and froze with raised fists, head bowed. Yes, the bombings in the church of Birmingham, the shootings in the church in Charleston, what I've seen. The pandemic of 1918. Dogs sicked on the Native Americans in Dakota, trying to save our water, the water in Flint, Michigan, where the air that surrounds smells familiar. Strange fruit, the smell of another sweet-faced young man laying on the ground, dead for hours, years after John Brown's body. Michael Brown in Ferguson. George Floyd in Minnesota. Wallace, Goldwater, today's alt-right Nazis. The chewing away of the Voting Rights Act, saying we don't need it anymore. It's not like somebody might get killed going to the voting booth in these times, is it? But today is, do we dare go to the voting booth at all? This feeling. Time is funny. It moves forward and sideways and bends back over and around again and again. And so here we are again, making America great again all these years. What difference have I made? An open palm, a closed fist, gestures that hold so many possibilities. I'll walk into that booth and place my hand down on my choices. My great granddaughter says voting has no actual weight or meaning, an illusion. These choices are a trick to keep us quiet, as on the other side of the curtain, people keep the status quo of the same old thing. She believes that it's all rigged. She believes that no matter what new movement we create, it always will be subverted into the establishment. She says to look at every revolutionary from 50 years ago. If they ain't dead, they are in a suit and tie, swallowed by corporations who fund these revolutionary gestures. And so I refuse to. She says, no. No, I tell her. She is too young to be so cynical. I look at her clenched, 110-year-old face, and I just want to cry. And so I put on my Sunday best. I know how far I've walked to get to commit the act of. I have this feeling. What's it called? Déjà vu? No, that's not the word I'm looking for at all. It's called endurance. Yes, weathering through the cycles. An action can make a difference. How that one grain of sand can break the back. After everything I've been through, what else can I believe? What changes if I don't? What changes inside myself if I don't keep trying? No, I don't know that feeling of giving up. Don't want to know. Yes. 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 Thank you.
Wow, that was just phenomenal. And I'm really glad that I'm recording it, so many other people can enjoy it. Thank you, Regina.
Thank you.
That was, and so appropriate for right now. You know, how we have to just keep at it. So thank you.
Thank you.
That was wonderful.
Thank you.